Winter, you're doing it wrong.
At last, my face is complete again.
That, dear viewers, is a puddle of liquid water. And now, a word from Brick at the meteorology department.
Thank you, Brick. As you can see, the weather here is crap. It's actually 8 degrees above freezing. And today is the 25th day of January. In Toronto. Something's wrong with this picture. Oh, by the way, happy Robbie Burns Day, everyone. And I was going to stick to 2 subjects originally, the weather and everyone's health. But unfortunately, between Brick and me, we cover the weather pretty damn fast, and everyone around here is damned healthy, so I'm forced to talk about something else. And I think I'm going to talk about academic research, and specifically mathematicians, because mathematicians are my favorite thing to make fun of, besides biologists and the color spoon. Oh, hang on a second. Lead a clock and all's well. Okay, at time of filming it is 1:37 p.m., which spells out Lee, and I always think that's extremely cool. Where was I? Research, right. Academic research consists of looking at things and trying to understand more about the field you're in, and this takes various forms depending on what field you're in, of course. Historical research consists of reading really old books that, you know, fall apart if you poke them too hard, and are written in a crazy font no one can understand, and words that are spelt funny. So that's historical research. Then you have psychological research, which is basically, alright, now we're going to show you some pornography, we're going to ask you a bunch of questions, we're going to ask you about your relationship with your mother and your father, and then we're going to put some drugs into you and ask you the same questions again and note the differences, and we're going to stick a bunch of electrodes in your head. Why? It's a secret. Psychological studies I find are either rather insane. And then you have biological research, which says this. Now, I am going to stare at something through a microscope for years and years and years until I go, ah, it's this shape. Alternately, I have a specimen of an animal I want to know more about. So I'm going to take this animal, and I'm going to cut it open. So there's a stomach, there's a liver, there's intestines. I think that's a pancreas. And let's cut open its head. Ooh, a brain. Who'd have thought that? Yeah, good job, biologist. I could have told you that from grade 9 science, for fuck's sake. Then physicists, physical research is either really crazy particle stuff or dropping things off of buildings. Literally. But in a scientific way. So watch this. I am a big important physicist, and I am going to prove that gravity exists. Yeah, they did that ages ago. Yeah, well, I'm going to prove it anyway. I take this ball, it weighs this many grams, and the building is this high, and I'm going to drop things off it. Cool, let's try that with an egg. Physicists love dropping stuff off buildings. Either that or they're going, now, we're going to throw a proton, another proton, really fast, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, crap, you broke the planet. Again? How are we going to hide it from this time? I don't know, it's a pretty big crack. Then you have chemical research, which says, now, I'm going to take this chemical and pour it into this one, and, a blue thingy. Now we're going to take the blue thingy, and we're going to dissolve it in chloroform, and then we're going to look at it through infrared. We get lines here, and lots of little ones here. And then we're going to do it the same thing with deuterated chloroform, and we'll make the nuclei spin funny. Huh? It makes sense, trust me. So you stick it in and you go, they got lines here, and here, and here, and here, and then of course one here because that's the solvent. Huh. Interesting, I know. Now, mathematical research differs from all of these in that they just sit down and think about numbers and go, ooh, pretty. And, ooh, shiny. I think that's really cool. And I don't know how they do this, because they can't actually do numbers. I think they're just making half of it up. Today's featured article, Attachment Theory, is a psychological, evolutionary, and ethological theory concerning relationships between humans. Its most important tenet is that a young child needs to develop a relationship with at least one primary caregiver for social and emotional development to occur normally. So that's basically a kid and their parents. So, like, when I was young... Oh, what are examples? Let's read the article a bit more. There are examples. The theory was formulated by psychiatrist and psychoanalyst John Bowlby. Bowl as in thing you eat out of, B-Y. Really weird. Within attachment theory, infant behavior associated with attachment is primarily the seeking of proximity to an attachment figure in stressful situations. Stressful being, you know, pain, hunger, blah, blah, blah. Daddy, I scraped my knee. Well, come here. Hug. Oh, that's not bleeding too bad. No bandage. During the latter part of this initial period of development, child's told him he could use the action figures as a secure base to explore from and return to. Daddy, I'm going to go into the woods now. Okay, we'll be back in a bit. And then I come and was like, ooh, a bear. Stab. And then I climb a tree and go, ooh, it's really fucking high up here. How do I get down? Well, I'm going to take this through. And I just slowly do what I did backwards. And I go, Daddy, I killed a bear and climbed a tree. Good for you. Had a very weird childhood, I suppose. Anyway, dear viewers, remember this. When the man you're talking to is not eaten for 2 weeks, do not complain the steak you had last night is overdone. Good day.